Alrighty then. Hello, good evening, YouTube. Welcome back. It's NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. We're not even halfway through the second season in the Busch Series, and you've known we are leading the points. You see, the problem is though, is that if you remember from last season, I had a 2-star car last season, and I was skipping all the races because I sucked so badly. But, and this is a big but, and this is, we are talking Kim Kardashian. Not even Kim Kardashian. We're talking twice the level of Kim Kardashian. That is the amount of butts that we are having to deal with right now. This is going to be a 1-star Cup Series contract. Now that is some good water. We think you're ready for the big show. Drive our Monte Carlo sponsored Chevy here at Talladega and get the best lap you can. This car is horrendous. It is really bad. Like, when we're talking about 1-star contracts, like, this is what we're talking about. Bruh. Yeah, the volume's really loud for some reason. Normally I have to turn it down to 2 for, like, the PT Cruiser playthrough. But normally every other game works fine at 3. I think, like, the game capture software settings are wrong. Which is the explanation that I have for that. Anyway, here we are. It's playing. We're playing the game. We're playing a feud. We need to get a 49.5. I actually read it for once, so that's cool. But the bad part is that I have to have something to talk about for the next 5 laps at Talladega. I could just accelerated footage this, but if I can't think of anything, I will. But the point that I'm trying to make is that here we are, playing NASCAR 2005 some more. And this is definitely a video game. Hideo Kojima, eat your heart out. This is a primal fear beyond anything that you could ever have in fucking whatever it's called. Silent Hill. Speaking of PT Cruisers, Silent Hill PT. You know, I think that would have been a great joke. Silent Hill PT Cruiser. That sounds like genius marketing. Chrysler brings back the car for a game that never got finished and only ever had a demo. Yeah. I never played PT. Was it because it was on PS4 and I never owned a PS4 until it got deleted? Wow, I didn't even get the target lap time. That's how awful my turn 1 was. I didn't even get the lap time there. There we go. See, that's how you drive at Talladega. You don't fucking wiggle all over the goddamn place like a fucking maniac. No, you just hold a steady wheel. Because you see all those people in real life at Talladega who just wiggle all over the place in turn 1. Yeah, that's what you see. That's what you see every single time. Neato. Neat-O. Neat with an O at the end. Yeah, this is going to be the target lap time, so I think we're just going to accelerate the footage after this point. Or is it? Holy shit. I might not make the target lap time. I might not. I am beyond words. Wow. Okay, so this is really bad. I was never in a million years going to sign this contract. But I might not even get the option to, because goddamn. They played Suffragette City on the radio just now, and I'm fucking hyped. Like, I'm 50 shades of ready for this shit. I heard it come on, and I'm like, oh yeah. I was 2 blocks from where I was going, but I went I turned right instead of left, and then I was listening to it for the remainder of the time. Okay, we got the lap time. Thank you, Jesus. Man, I should play Animal Crossing for the channel. I think that'd be pretty lit. Is there any way? Is there any good GameCube game captures? Is there a wire that I can use with the game capture? Is there any wires out there, you know? Any cords? Well, I managed to get the lap time, but I'm never in a million years going to sign this contract. Maybe for like Homestead. Maybe I'll just do Homestead like I said I was going to do all the way back at the first Truck Series, yeah? New Nextel Cup Series contract. That sounds good, but the problem is that the Nextel Cup car is fucking awful. Yeah, I don't know if there's any good GameCube game captures. There has to be because people have done it. But I don't know if there's a cord that I can use with my game capture. There's probably some Frankenstein-ass, like, GameCube to HDMI converter cord out there. But here's the contracts. We have a 1-star contract for the 105. In Cup, not gonna get that. You can fucking get out of here with that shit. We're fine. How many polls do I have? 7. I don't know why I always go into this fucking screen. And how close are we to the next level of prestige? We must have just gotten there. Well, we've been at level 5 for a while, actually. Dover. We could probably bullshit a good finish here in the Busch Series. Okay, so I was gonna say all the way back at the start of this session that you remember how we only had one top 5 in 12 starts in Busch Series last season? That was also in a 2-star car. I feel like this car is better than that one, but it's probably just a placebo. Plus, I'm not going to be able to wreck myself at the perfect time in every single race. Coming up here, all those ones that I had to skip last season. Because we're gonna have a good race at Darlington, obviously, but that's only gonna cut our losses from everything else that we're gonna lose heading up to Darlington. So I still have no faith in getting the championship in the first season in Busch Series this time around. Let's just enjoy our time in the Truck Series while we can, because this will be our final season in trucks, especially if there's a 2-star in Cup next season. And we got the contract offers pretty early on here, so I think we should be able to at least get a 2-star in Cup next season, bare minimum. That's a pole. By a half a second. Jesus in heaven. You see, if I did that lap in 2004, I would have been like, that was okay, but I'll probably have to run another, and it would probably have been like, 15th or something. Nah, in this game, it's pole. It's pole. Everything's a pole. Everything's a pole. At least the racing reference page is going to look fucking lit. That's for sure. The racing reference page is going to be amazing. I'm kind of curious as to what the fantasy tracks are actually replacing. I should look in the 2004 Truck Series finishing thing on Racing Reference just to see what tracks we're skipping. Even in the Busch Series, we go to places like goddamn fucking Levi, Strauss, Meadow Creek, Old Spice. Twice, I think, we go to Old Spice and Busch, which is good. That's helpful. That'll definitely give us some extra points, but it's still not going to be enough to win the championship. I think we can bullshit a win. I mean, not a win, but a top 10 here. Okay, maybe not. The car is just awful. Never mind. Never mind. I should have checked the Truck Series lap time to see if I'm faster in the truck than I'm in the Busch car. Oh yeah, yeah. That's going to be a good lap. That right there. That's a humdinger right there. You got to slow down a lot. God damn. Okay, and it's still a pole. Cool. By a half second! Jesus! God damn! What the... That was a 22.5 exactly for my lap there. I'll see if they show the lap times for when we come in here. We'll see if they show the lap time. But, like, the comment section can confirm whether or not, like, that's not even close. Incredible. What a goddamn... that lap was horrible. Like, the second half of it was pretty good, but the first corner was shit. And they don't show the lap time, so... Well, this is just going to be another dominating win in Truck Series, so not really much to say. I'll just kind of try and think of something off the top of my head to talk about here. I really got nothing. I really have no conversations. Ugh. Go away. Alright, so that was a bad first corner. Thank you, Rick Allen. That's really helpful. You know, even though my phone's been right next to the microphone the past few sessions, you haven't been able to hear Rick Allen whenever he says his thing. And whenever he says his mantra. You know? Well, look at that gap that I have to the rest of the field now. I just fucking destroyed everyone's momentum. Yeah, that lap right there was just a full second faster almost than the Busch Series car, so I don't think the competition gets harder in your series as you go further up through the Prestige. It might be a thing in NASCAR games in the future. I don't think it's a thing in 07. I swear it's a thing in 08. But I'm probably wrong. Oh god, oh god. Because I think the only game where that actually happens is 04, as your competition gets tougher as the game goes on and everyone starts getting faster. Not just you being really at a disadvantage, but everyone also gets faster. They don't just start at the fastest possible and you just have to catch up. They get better too. Which I think is a nice mechanic. I like that. I think like that's a nice goal to shoot for. But like every other game, I think is the exact opposite, where everyone's just amazing and then you have to catch up. But as you can see, I really don't need that much help catching up in the trucks anymore. My grandma's birthday's coming up. And I don't know anything to get my grandma for her birthday. Because I just saw my grandma for like the first time ever this year. I think probably like the third or fourth time this year. I just did like 2 days ago. But just like me, she wants a new phone and it's like, yeah, but do you really think you can handle a smartphone? Oh god. Yeah, I don't know if I screwed up the previous lap that badly, but like the previous lap was a full half second off of my best lap. I know I'm doing terrible in this corner. And yeah, we must just be off pace that much now. Because it looks like the rest of the field is catching up here. They just made up a couple of tenths there in that corner, so yeah. They are catching up, but like the rest of the field is so far back that it really doesn't matter. So we'll be able to come down pit road here, have some good stuff for the end. You know, that could have been better in general. Now we're gonna get held up by everyone. Yeah, I thought that no one was gonna pit this time by, because that's usually what happens. They pit, then no one pits, then everyone pits, and then the stragglers pit. That's how it normally goes in this game. But everyone pit last time. Anyway. Decent transition, so the pit crew is doing their job. I just lost the spot to that guy, obviously, but beyond that, they were doing their job. And time to the page. Alright, well, we're going to have to put forth effort to get this win, so we'll see how that goes. I'm sure it'll be extremely difficult to get back past this guy in the next corner. And didn't really need to do that, but it gets the point across. And we're back in the lead. It's going to be tough to get the massive gap that I had before, but we should be fine. Because this is going to be a better truck at the end than it was at the end of the last run, so. Yeah, look at it it's just hooking the line now. I'll just need to be smart in the final few laps and not give up the inside massively like I did at the end of the previous run. Like, there's no reason why I should have had any competition to begin with. It's really strange that there's a lap truck. We usually don't get lap traffic in the truck series, so this is certainly interesting. We might get a best lap from this huge amount of drafting that I'm getting here. Ooh, not if I blow this corner. And now he's giving me the arrow push like a fucking bitch. What a shock this is. What a shock this is. Block me up the fucking track when you're a lap fucking down. Cunt. But yeah. So that's probably one of the more exciting truck races we're going to have, unless of course I have to do another one from last. That could get interesting if that's the case. We might have to, actually. Because of the fucking Bristol race being on Sunday for no reason, I think. Even though it was actually on Wednesdays. Even though the Wheeling race, I believe, was on Wednesdays too. But that might have been the weekend where there's no truck race. That's probably the reason why. I remember the first race that oh, fuck me. The first race that I watched in college was the 2015 Truck Series Bristol race. I think that Blaney won. That was nice. Anyway, we wind over in trucks. To no one's surprise. Few lap down. No, that was Bobby Hamilton in second. Because I wrecked Chris Sweeney. I fucking wrecked his shit. That was awesome. I loved it. That was great. That was a fucking awesome turn of events. Okay. 50K fans, 3009 prestige. The 9 part's the most important. That's probably what Michael Annette's 15th truck win at this point. No, we haven't done many truck races this season, so this is probably like 12. I waited a long time, but my dad never came home last night. Too real. Too fucking real. Anyone know Ron Thal, Bumblefoot? He has a song called Lost that I think would be great for the Mystic Forest ruins. Jesus Christ, that was a soy boy mouth right there. Knuckles! You're not an attack helicopter. I'm an attack helicopter. Piece of shit. Oh no. Yeah, it's Yoko Ono, Knuckles. Yoko Ono. You got it. Good job, buddy.
Oh no, the emerald!
Yeah, that. Oh no. Good job, Tails.